Hey, that's good enough time as any to start the next vlog.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to start filming till I departed on my way to Edmonton, but did anybody else notice in the, I would assume the last video, maybe the one before that, I'm just poking around here kind of getting stuff ready, and I look up here, the clover flag is gone. Like, just whoop. It didn't just fall down when I opened the door or anything, which is funny because I was reefing on it to see if it would come flying off, but it was clipped in there pretty good. So now, apparently Lucky's just a huge litter bug. Magnet sign. Clover flag. Get your poop in a group. I've got another clover flag. I'm just going to have to get a staff. Pull? Everybody just calm down. Very strange, but it's just the way it is. Hello, Penny. Good morning to you as well. Yes. In your house that is slowly falling apart. The zipper, I thought I had it fixed in the last episode. No, he's still splitting, but we make do. It's okay. I don't think she'll fit through that. And then also, though, I was just noticing it's starting to tear and fray, but pretty darn good. 3 seasons, and this thing gets more use than I imagine most people would be using something like this for, considering we're ootin' a boot in Fish Creek Park almost every day. Huh? Yeah. She also, I put her in it, and the door was unzipped. All she did was walk up to the door and just look at it. Like, she could have gone right out, but...
Hey,
good moron. Prisoner. Hey, moron, do up my door. You can do something about this? Or can I just... Yo, you're a good kitty. You good. Oh, nice tail twitch. Do it again. Like, no, I won't do tricks for you.
Tail twitch?
I don't know. Probably an obstinate tail twitch.
I knew the flag was missing.
Right? I tried to tell you. What'd you say in there? Good morning, Sadie.
Good morning.
So now it seems like she's really polite all the time.
Good morning. Oh, not even a shrink.
Just got to get that good stretch out first. People sounds like, go yourself. Hey, I left the Joker out.
Yeah, I thought you
Joke's on me.
moving when I got up.
That's not even a sentence.
It is now. Yeah, this was our little hangout last night. It's harder to film at nighttime because the camera doesn't do so well in low light, but Lindsay's little blue walls here capture the heat from the fire bowl very nicely. But I will say, I should say, it's very nice to wake up and not have the entire van smell like campfire.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we're sitting right up next to it, getting nice and warm. And yeah, no stench this morning on the poncho, the pants, or the ginch. It's all good. That's right. I actually turned my diesel heater on for about 10 or 15 minutes last night, right before the night. Turned it off before I hit the pillow, but it was very comfortable. I've still been up since 5:30 because I'm me.
We also went to bed at 10.
That's true. It was an early night last night. Captain Morgan said, "You done, son?" Morning. She just come out carrying your jackery. What's plugged into it? Your phone?
No,
Nothing?
nothing.
Did you sleep with the jackery?
My baby.
Sorry.
Take 2. See, it's just so lovely. And now it's getting nice and warm in here. Thanks, Vern. Again, this thing is... We didn't use it at first. It was like, oh, we got it. We tried it that one time in your backyard and just kind of sat there until this later in the season. And we realized, wow, beneficial. Originally because there was all the fire bans in BC. But yeah, it's great. What were you saying?
Nothing.
Where is he, Penny? Oh, he's messing with you, eh? Is he in the tire, Penny? I don't know. I gotta take this out of the tripod. I don't know where he is, but Penny's behaving like he's right in the... Oh yeah, he's right in my rim. I hope not. Poor Penny. There, that must have scared him away. The squeaking stopped and she looked that way. Wow.
What a tease.
No kidding, eh? What a jerk. You want me to let you out, Penny?
She's like, yes, I'm at the door. Open it.
Right? Good girl. And this thing is working out great that I threw up in the last video so far. I can't complain. Obviously, I haven't gone anywhere yet. I can't hold it up to show you. I need to hold it down in order for gravity to do its thing. I'm a little concerned for it in transit, so I may take it off the hooks. Water for a second, coffee. Excellent. Throw it back in the sink. No muss, no fuss.
There's two of them. There's one there and there's one.
Maybe he wants the Nanaimo cream,
Yeah. Can't say it, but
right?
I just have a little snacky snack on the second round of the ladder. Those cheeks.
Cute.
Well,
You don't want them up there. Table? Yep. And you've got them in her eyes up too.
excuse me, sir.
He's like, yes. There's something you would like from me. There's one up there.
No stowaways, please. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. That was a nice relaxing morning with some chipmunk adventure. That's always fun. It's a shame about that flag though. Just pulled over, leaving Bow Valley there to use the garbage, get rid of what we could because we're about to hit the road for Edmonton. But before we do that, this campground has coin-operated showers. Well, I believe they're token-operated showers. But still, we gotta wash our buddy before we start pointing the house north. All right, lock that door. Didn't really get my bag together. Oi! Shove the bucket over there. Shove the towel in here. Go. I better get some clean underpants and a clean t-shirt. Probably socks too. Who am I getting? Put this up here. Go back here. Oh. T-shirts. Yeah, sure, that'll do. Underwear. Excellent. And clean socks. Perfect. Now that is one squeaky clean. My brain short-circuited there. Squeaky clean van lifer. The showers they're fine. I don't mind using them, but out of the other ones that I've used here in this valley or this area of Kananaskis, a little muggy. They could do with some more ventilation, that's for sure. That stale water smell sort of thing, but beggars can't be choosers, and that is fine with me. Where are my keys? Keys? Hello? Hello? There we go. Okay. Oh, who's on my seat? Hello, how are you? Keeping my seat warm for me for the long drive ahead of us. That's nice of you. Ooh, it's a little breezy out here. Although we'll be unlucky, so I probably don't necessarily need a flannel or my poncho, but I do love that poncho. So comfortable. Unfortunately for me, I forgot to pack one very important item in my bag. Yeesh. There we go. If this isn't the epitome of van life, I don't know what is. Nailed it. Okay. Now, let's get on the road. All right, you in your co-pilot chair? You ready to go back to your hometown? You betcha. That's true. That is where I got Penny. That is technically her hometown. And you haven't been back since we left. I'll tell that story a little bit later if I remember to. More importantly, right now, to kick off this video, even though we've been going for quite a while, I'm oddly excited to be going up there. Not so much, I mean, yeah, I'm excited to be going up there. If you're new around here, I'm going up to have a consult with a surgeon because I've got degenerative disc disease. Happens a lot more often than you would think. I've got that, which is causing a disc to bulge out and pinch a nerve. It's giving me all sorts of pain. So I'm finally going up there to chat with them. But I'm more excited that I'm just getting to go somewhere new for a reason that it's not just me being like, oh, I'm just going to go for the hell of it. Life gave me a reason. I'm going now, and it's exciting to do because I'm taking my entire home with me, which is very cool. I used to live in Edmonton a long time ago for about 4 years, whole chapter of my life that I don't regret at all and gave me a lot of good life lessons, that's for sure. But it's funny because I remember working a job, that's irrelevant, it was a while ago, but I was listening to the radio, this was years ago, and you were having this contest, right? As radio stations do. Anyway, they would give you a question, or just a statement, right? And then you would have an hour of radio time you'd have to listen to. And in that hour, at some point, they would play a song, and the song title would be the answer to the question. And of course, you'd have to call in, and if you're the 7th, 9th caller, or whatever the hell, you'd win a kick in the ass, or whatever it might be. I don't know. But I always will remember, because there's always been a rivalry between Calgary and Edmonton, especially when it comes to their hockey teams. Not something I really follow. I think both cities are equally beautiful and equally ugly in their own special ways. But I did find this funny. So the question that the radio station that day when I was listening to it gave was QE2 North, which is the Queen Elizabeth II Highway, which is the name of the highway that runs between Calgary and Edmonton. And man, was it so obvious when the song came on which one was the answer to that. If you know, you know. It's just, whatever, it's all in good fun. Everybody just calm down. But anyway, yeah, it's exciting to be on this road again. I used to go there all the time. Like I said, obviously I used to live there as well, but I used to do this trip quite a bit as well. I've got family up there. My niece and nephew live up there. You've seen my nephew on the channel before if you've been around. We affectionately started calling him a Mickle Pickle. Thanks, Asia. So I'm going to try and touch base with them when I roll into town. I don't know what their plans are. It's about a 3-hour drive, unless you're going like real fast, and you can do it in about 2.5. Lucky is not the kind of vehicle that you do this drive in 2.5 hours though. So that's pretty much it. We are just strapped in. We're going to enjoy the ride through the prairies of Alberta. I do have to find a spot to pull over though, because unfortunately where I was camping, I had to come basically back into Calgary, take the ring road around to Deerfoot North and get on that. So I've already been driving for like an hour and a bit. Gotta find a place to pull over and make myself some food, because All I had was yogurt and raspberries. Huh. And that, what the rattling noise is the water bag thing. I'll show you what I mean. Whoop, oh, there goes the tens machine. That's also what was making noise, I'm sure. Okay, don't drop your nuts. So yeah, I've got stuff in my sink, big whoop, but this thing just flops around. I forgot to take the bag off, so that's kind of on me. But the bag itself, I mean, it seems to be doing fine, so if I don't have to take it down, why would I? But I should be able to solve this problem by simply removing the hose, right? Yeah. There, a little bit of water came out, put the plug in. There we go. Shut up, you. Keep this nice and simple. Here you go. Delicious pretzel buns. Some of that deli meat and cheese that I got at the grocery store before the camp. What do we got? We got the ham. We got the cheese. The very affordable mayo. Since it's ham, we'll also put some mustard on there. Very nice. Make a little sandwich in your tiny home on the side of the QE2 North. This knife cuts through the pretzel buns like nobody's business. Woo! Mayo on one side, mustard on the other. There we go. Foot on the side of the road. We got ourselves a little pretzel sandwich. And welcome to Gasoline Alley, which is the name of this little strip on the highway that's basically part of Red Deer, which is a city kind of between Calgary and Edmonton. Riveting landscape. I know some people love the prairies. I just find it very flat. While Lucky is filling up, I am going to set the next vlog. Well, not, I was going to say to go live, but no, I'm just going to upload it so it's ready to go on YouTube. Obnoxious. I was talking about my Wi-Fi a couple videos back and how when I did a video game download, it ate up my data. I had 200 gigabytes of data per month between my cell phone and the SIM card that is in my little MiFi hotspot. They each have 100 gigabytes, right? And I was paying $125 a month for my phone and about 105 for the MiFi. And so I was down to like 4 gigs left on my plan with like 3 days to go or something. And so then just out of curiosity, they never notified me. No, they didn't give me any sort of warning or alert saying, hey, we have this available now. Just out of curiosity, I went into my TELUS app. TELUS is a phone provider up here in Canada, to see what they have for other plans. Like I was thinking at the time, well, it's probably going to cost me a little bit more money, but maybe I can get a little bit more data. No. Plans that I have, completely outdated. The $125 plan doesn't even exist anymore, and that's 100 gigabytes. It was, I don't know, like $95, $85 or something like that. 150 gigabytes for $105. So I chose that option because that was actually $20 less than I was paying and 50 extra gigabytes per month. And then that plan, $105, same thing, 150 gigabytes. So 50 more gigabytes for the same price. Needless to say, I switched my bloody plans over. You gotta keep checking that stuff. It's really obnoxious how often they change it and how infrequently they let you know they've changed it. All right, and we are uploading that entry of the vlog. That's the nice thing about at least changing the plan. You fix pretty much take effect immediately. The changes pretty much take effect immediately. It's this really exciting drive. It's keeping me wide awake. Oh, lucky you thirsty girl. See if I got any PC optimum points. Oh yeah, 65 cents. Nailed it. Hello. That's the thing about the PC Optimum Points program. It's all through Shoppers and Superstore. But somebody, I don't know who, they bought Esso stations, or they partnered up with Esso stations a while back. And you don't get the same amount of points at an Esso station that you would get at a mobile station, which is like the gas stations you find in the parking lots of superstores. Riddle me bloody that, Batman. Let's get back on the road, shall we? Super exciting. There we go. I don't know what face that was, but there you go. Oh, shoot. I forgot my diesel heater tank is still quite low. How easily accessible are their diesels? Not very. Maybe Petro-Canada instead? Oh, there's their diesel. Darn it. There we go. Well, that's the nice thing about Gasoline Alley. There's plenty of gas stations here, so it's living up to its name. And I don't think it's going to be that cold overnight, but I'm here. I may as well top it up. I used it once on that camping trip I was just on, and I only used it for like 10 minutes, so I'd probably be fine. But we're here, so let's get diesel. Ooh, she pulled in a little close, and there's a Dixon on my tank. Move that. All of these accessories. Ooh, there's a bug in the van too. Okay. Put all the shit back. Maybe not the Dixon. Let's do it. Still better than having a heating bill I gotta pay to some crooked company. All right. Edmonton or bust. I guess they got rid of their welcome to Edmonton sign. How hospitable. We're just rolling into town now. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to find a place to hunker down for a little bit. And then I'll be meeting up with my niece and nephew for a bite to eat in a couple hours. But yeah, let me find a place first. And you get 3 guesses where I'm going to hunker down. And first 2 don't count. I mean, obviously. Come on now. Good old Hotel Walmart in the capital of the province of Alberta. It's nice because this Walmart is very much so on the south end of the city, which is very close to where my appointment is in the morning. It's up a ways, but still. And I found this location on iOverlander. If you don't know what iOverlander is, have you been living under a rock? It's an app you can get for your phone that shows you a whole bunch of locations where overnight parking is allowed, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff like laundry and sani dumps and water and all that good stuff. And it's all user submitted. So you can go on there and you can see when the last user like updated something and said, oh yeah, this location was good to go. That's what I did. And that's how I learned that this Walmart is friendly to overnighting. And if I just keep it the same way as I do when I'm in Calgary, i.e. don't deploy the awning and put out my frickin' camping chair, that should be fine. And I see back here in the back corner a whole bunch of other campers, so I think we're gonna be right at home. Ah, yes. Here are my people. Well, let's find ourselves a place to park. That'll do, pig. That'll do. What do you think, Penny? New Walmart parking lot. Welcome back to Edmonton. She's thrilled. I've actually pulled over quite a ways and I'm close to a exit to the parking lot over there. I don't know that I will stay in this exact location because it'll be real busy with people, as you can see, coming and going. I haven't been at a new location in such a long time. This is an interesting experience, I must say. It's supposed to be better off if I went way over there. Maybe I should go take a little peek at what else this place has to offer. There's a big-ass school bus over there. I can't imagine that's a conversion. It looks like an in-service school bus. That's weird. Decided to move. These people, some of these cars look like they have been here for a while. There's a trailer over here sort of behind the school bus that's up on blocks, although it's like a newer looking camper trailer. That Apex over there is on like wooden leveling blocks. Got this Unimog over here. That thing's cool looking. And these guys look like they've been here for a while as well. They got their trailer jack stands and dirt bike out. So that's something. Come over here and be part of the crew. Hopefully y'all don't mind. I'm gonna go right here. Just a little further away from that entrance. As long as my bed is level, there shouldn't be any problems. You can tell I don't do this very often. Go to new places. It's exciting and terrifying all at the same time. Let's get up some privacy blockers and say good night to the world for now. And we are all blocked in. Now we're just gonna kill some time before dinner. And I don't know, maybe we'll rip in and check out the Walmart and just sort of play it by ear. We got lots of time, which is nice. I'm glad I got here as early as I did. Now I don't have to feel rushed for anything. Not that I had any plan of like rolling in tomorrow morning, but now I can unwind and enjoy myself a little bit. So that'll be nice. Yeah, we will catch up in a little while. And I am back. Gonna get hunkered down in the tiny home. Hello, little girl. Do you need some treats? Oh, that sounds like a yes. Dinner with my niece and nephew was quite nice, if not too short. And I took a nice little drive through the city, which, if I'm being honest, I thought was going to be a nice sort of jaunt down memory lane, and it was in a way. But in other ways, it stirred up a lot of angst in me that I guess I had maybe forgotten was there. There's a lot of unresolved stuff in my life that I haven't really touched on the channel here, all in good time. But yeah, it's definitely left me with a feeling of anger and get me the hell out of here. So I'm going to hunker down as best as I can and focus on getting some good sleep, waking up in the morning and chatting with that doctor and seeing what the next steps the heck are. But before I say goodnight, actually I did just promise Penny, where did I put your good treats? What? I need this? Come here. Give me. Oh. You're supposed to be better at this, you. There we go. One more. Whoop. And one last one. Good girl. There you go. That's the chewy crunch I want to hear. So I mentioned earlier that this is Penny's hometown, and that's true. I don't know that I've told the story. I think I may have told it on a live before, but I don't think I've ever told it here on the vlog, and I figured, well, now's the perfect time to do it. And if I'm just having old man brain and I did in fact already tell the story on the vlog, well, here it is again for those who may have missed it. But when I lived in Edmonton, I was managing a couple bars, and one of them was this neighborhood pub. It was over in like the West Mount area, I think. I don't know, it was on Groat Road somewhere. And I wasn't at the bar that night, but I got a phone call from my waitress that was on shift. And she said, Matthew, I need you to come down here. Some customers left a cat. And I was like, what? What do you mean customers left a cat? I mean, she called me because she knew I already had a whole bunch. So she knew I had a carrier and I know all of that good stuff. She didn't really know what else to do. She was working. She was trying to close the bar, right? So I get down there and then I get the whole story is that this couple had shown up with their cat, brought her into the bar and ordered drinks. And my bartender said, well, you can't have your cat in here. We don't allow animals. And so they made a little bit of a stink about it, I think. But ultimately they ended up taking the cat out to their vehicle, my bartender assumed. Then they came back in and they proceeded to have their evening. And they got drunk, loaded to the gills, as it was told to me. So much so that my waitress ended up having to kick them out, cut them off and kick them out of the bar. And then, some time went by and she ended up going outside for a smoke break. And that's when Penny, the cat that they had taken out to their vehicle, came walking up the sidewalk to her. Obviously she recognized the cat from when she was in the bar, but their vehicle was long gone. No idea who these people were. They were not regulars. So she called me and I came down and I got the story and I brought a cat carrier with me and I said, all right, well, I'll take her and we don't know who they are. So I'll take her home tonight because it's like probably almost 2 a.m. at this point if she was closing up the bar. And tomorrow I will take her to the Humane Society. Well, that was probably 2011 and she still hasn't made it there. Have you? But now you live in a van life. And I think you're pretty well off. You've been through a lot with me. Or should I say I've been through a lot with you, I suppose. You've also been through a lot of kitties. And as it is right now, you're the last one standing, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. So, that's the story of our little Penny. She has no clue where she is. I like telling that story and I like ending it with that. She still hasn't made it to the Humane Society because I just couldn't bring myself to do it, obviously. I probably knew that going down there with the cat carrier that wasn't going to happen, but I was telling myself that's fine because I think at the time I had, who did I have at that time? I had Stella, Billy, and Felix already, so I had 3. And between the 4th one, joined the crew. I actually had a fifth cat, but at that time he was living with my grandparents back in Calgary. So yeah, that's the story of how Penny came into my life. It's definitely the most unique out of all of my cats for sure. And now she's just the queen of the van, and so she shall remain for quite some time. I've seen people saying, oh, you should get another cat so Penny has a friend. And I think she's enjoying running the show. All right, that's enough for me for tonight. I need to unwind, decompress. We'll see y'all in the morning. And good morning, everybody. Not such a bad sleep last night, although not a very long one, and it did take me a while to fall asleep. So I guess it was a pretty mediocre sleep, all in all. Been up since about 5 o'clock, did a whole bunch of editing. I'm 3 days ahead on video uploads, which feels nice. I did have to turn the diesel heater on this morning. It was a little chilly. And now I thought I'd actually wander into Walmart because I was reading over the email from the surgeon's office. And it says if you're coming in for a back-related injury, to please wear comfy pants like sweatpants or yoga pants. Now, I don't own a pair of those pants, and I'm pretty confident that that is referring to your actual surgery date. I can't imagine why he'd want me to wear comfortable yoga pants just for a chit-chat. I mean, but you never know. Either way, I don't have a pair of those in Lucky. All I have are jeans, shorts, and my Dixon... keep wanting to say cargo. They're not chinos. That's what they are. They're chinos, but no sweatpants. So why not rip into Hotel Walmart up here in Edmonton and see what we can find for comfy pants. And then I'm gonna need to make some breakfast. Where are all the garbage cans at this Walmart? They do not exist. But I also need more garbage bags. So dual purpose. Yikes. There must be a problem with people abusing garbage cans at this Walmart. I walked the entire perimeter of the whole store. That's what entire means. But all the way around the back there ain't a dumpster, a garbage can, or nothing in this parking lot. So I had to use the bus stop. Little bag of garbage I just wanted to get rid of, no big deal. I'm actually surprised it's not filthier on the ground. Very strange. Anyway, all right. Pair of pants, but first things first. Thought for a minute they wouldn't have what I was looking for, because if I have to get a pair of comfortable pants, you know I'm going to try to be as ridiculous as possible. Those'll do. Well, we've lost a few of the other campers that were here. Some of them were actually gone last night before I even got back. But our tiny home stands like a beacon in the darkness. There are even two others on the other side of me, and yep, they're gone as well. Oh, well, we got a new one. Hello, sir. Good morning to you. Or ma'am. I don't judge. All right, got our pants, got our garbage bags. For those that are in Canada that have these garbage cans, like the one that I have on the door of Lucky, the roommate ones are the ones that are designed to fit in them, the 15 liters, but I find that the 25 liters are just so much easier to work with. They come with like the flappy handles. It's easier to like pull out of the garbage and tie together. That's my go-to, and when they're on sale, heck yeah, 100 bags, 12 bucks or something, not so bad. And I had to re-up my Go-Gurt. So I wanted to cook up some bacon and eggs right now. I'm not really feeling that. Dealing with a bunch of grease and stuff. I think I'm just gonna have some yogurt and some raspberries. I'm still just, you know, feeling odd. You know, it's amazing how unresolved bullshit can really stick with you. But my question is what if it's unresolvable because people continue to make the same selfish mistakes day in and day out? I don't know. It's a question for another time. Let's have some yogurt. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. the raspberries decided to grow a whole bunch of fuzzies. So they're in the new garbage bag. Anybody got any tips on how to make raspberries last longer? That was literally like maybe 4 days. Apparently they were still in the pint I purchased them in. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe I just need to be buying higher quality raspberries. So many questions for another time. This thing is working out great as well. Cannot complain about it. Except for the fact that the water is, of course, nowhere near as cold as I would like it to be. But that's okay, because as I understand it, warmer water is actually better for your body, and your body uses it quicker. And that may be true, but that doesn't mean that's what you want to do on a really hot day. Not that that is what today is. I need my vitamins. Get those supplements in ya. Bone apple tits. Yogurt chaser. All right, that away. Again, I gotta fix this bloody thing. The stickiness only works for so long. Yogurt into the fridge. There we go. All right. I got about 2.5 hours till I gotta be at my appointment, so I think I'm probably just honestly gonna take it easy and do some more editing and whatnot. If I get bored with that, maybe play some Mortal Kombat, take out my frustrations. So yeah, we'll catch up when it's time to depart Hotel Walmart. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Happy coinky dink. But we can't do a transition to later in the day without saying hello to Miss P. Good morning, darling. How are you? Nice and cozy back here with your diesel heater ticking away. Hello. Are you you're doing your best job to space out today? That's fair. All right, Penny, we will be right back. All right, Penny, ready to go over to the surgeon's office? She's thrilled. All right. Been a long road to get to this point, but we're not at the end of the road yet. This is just going to be the meeting dictates the rest of the chapter and or year of 2023 for me. So I'm gonna bring this place up on the map, and we're gonna get our butt over there in our tiny home on wheels. there she be. A little bit early still. That's always good. Better to arrive early than late. What do you think, Penny? We made it. Back the van up so she doesn't have direct sunlight coming in at her. We'll still protect you with some window blockers though, won't we? Yes. Well, I am gonna go in here and hopefully get some answers and make sure I have everything with me that I need to have with me. Yes, I do. And until the next one, go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves, most importantly, be positive, and remember, only dead fish go with the flow. And also remember, apparently, wear comfy pants for a conversation.